Okay. I would like to ask you. I know that Petrosian, after this game he lost, he went back to Soviet Union and he gave a press conference.
Yes, well,
And
that was also very, very funny because they wanted to know what chances the Soviet chess school of chess. I mean, they were very prestigious, very well known all over the world. Uh,
the Soviets
if they
were
have
number
still,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
if they have still a very good chance in their match as Spassky against Fischer, in Reykjavik in '72. And Petrosian told them that, in his opinion, the match was, without any hope.
Mm.
What do you mean without any hope? Because, your match against Fischer seemed to be, in one moment,
Equal.
close enough, even, almost even.
Because
In,
once
yeah,
Petrosian
in
won
one moment it was even, 2.5, 2.5. And afterwards it was 4-0 for Fischer, the last
for
the
four
last
games,
games.
4 wins in a row.
For once in a while. And okay, he asked the journalist, "What do you mean? Do you know to play chess well enough?" And he said, "Well, yeah, I'm a good player. I mean, first category candidate master, something like this."
The
And
journalist.
the journalist, yeah. And I said, "Do you know how many games do I lose normally? 1 year, 2 years, like that?" "Well, you play very well in defense. You lose very rarely like this, maybe one game in 1.5 years, in 2 years, something like this. What do you think? What can I say now in a press conference if I lost 7 games in a few months against Fischer?" Yeah. So everything was clear, and it was like this. I mean, he won in Reykjavik without any doubt. I mean, everybody.
So Petrosian gave the bad news to the Soviet chess
He gave the
that
bad
the
news,
future.
but it was clear to everybody, that
Even so, Bobby Fischer never won with
well,
Spassky.
before Reykjavik,
Yes.
Spassky was the only player who didn't lose yet against Fischer, but in Reykjavik was convincing. I mean, he played a fantastic game and he became the new world champion. Well, everything was very, complicated, and so many problems for everybody, so many, journalist photographs, political figures and so on, because the match was much more than a uh, simple, very important match of chess. It was politically very important because it was really, a big fight at the top, the top level between the Soviet Union and the United States. It was the first time that somebody had a good chance against the Soviet school of chess to beat them. And therefore everybody was, really expecting to see what happens, and it happened finally.
This happened.
Yes, and Fischer became, in United States, in that moment, he became a national
hero.
Yes, of course, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice to hear about these
Yes.
interesting stories.
Yeah, it was really very interesting.
Thank you, Mr. Virgil.
You're welcome.